Hello, Comet sports fans, and welcome to Lakota West High School for the OHSAA Boys Basketball Sectional Finals. It's going to be a great matchup here between the number 6 Mason Comets and the number 7 Anderson Raptors. My name is Adam Little, joined alongside my partner for this broadcast, Andrew Little. And Andrew, what are you looking forward to? It should be a great matchup.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see the Comets after they had a little bit of a rough start on Wednesday against Milford. They hadn't played in about 2 weeks, and now see how they can build off their momentum. Had a nice little comeback win in the round 2 of the playoffs. So playing against a very good Anderson team from the same conference as Milford should be a good one.
Yeah, Milford, or Anderson, excuse me, big name on this team. Chandler Starks playing football at West Virginia University, standing 6'6". He's been a force to be reckoned with in the ECC this year, leading the league in both assists and rebounds. And how about an average of 14 points a game? Those are some pretty solid numbers. How are the Comets going to be able to slow him down today?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to ask. If you look at the stats for ECC, he's at the top of just about every single one of them. And it's his first year back at Anderson. He played the last 3 years at Covington Catholic down in northern Kentucky, but he's back where he played in grade school, and he's made a huge impact in the Comets. They're going to need to rely on Jake Hanley, Jack Olin, Ben Golan. They're big guys to defend him because Chandler Starks is going to make his presence felt.
Yeah, Ben Golan, team's leading scorer. He's got about 14 points a game on the year, 8 rebounds, and he's been somebody they were really relying on early on in the year. Had multiple 25-point games, and he's been a star for the Comets this year. And the Comets expected him to have a bigger role, but he's really broken out.
Absolutely, and Ben Golan had a great game on Wednesday, really helped lead the charge in that comeback, had nearly 20 points. So they're going to count on another big performance from him today. But that might be a little tougher if he has Chandler Starks guarding him. Definitely have another physical presence.
Yeah, we just touched on it earlier, and on the flip side, it's going to be very tough for the Comets to see who they're going to decide to put on Chandler Starks. Will it be Ben Golan? Will it be Jake Hanley? Maybe even show Jack Olin into that mix. All three of those players, can match up with the size. And as the Comet starters are being announced right now, we do see Jake Hanley, Matt DeBras, Jack Olin, Ben Manker, and Ben Golan. So likely will be one of those three guarding him tonight. And we are about ready to tip off. Anderson on the right side, Mason on the left bench. As we are about ready to tip off here at Lakota West High School. It's going to be Chandler Starks for Anderson and Jack Olin for the Comets. As the ball's up, and Olin will win for the Comets. Comet student section getting hyped about that one. A pretty good showing from the Black Hole to cheer on their team. Hanley into Golan, finds Olin with a contested layup. Is no good, but offensive rebound from Ben Golan is no good. He tries to put the shot up for the putback in, no good. Anderson taking up the court now, led by Hensley. Ball's on the right side of the court. Back to the middle, but tipped away by Matt DeBras. As Comets got a lot of energy going early. That ball will tipped out of bounds, will stay Anderson possession.
Matt DeBras had a lot of tips like that on Wednesday, so look for him. He's been aggressive on defense as of late.
Hensley has it, finds Engel on the left perimeter, inside to Charlie Thon, and that will be the first basket of the night, and it'll go to the Raptors.
Charlie Thon, also a 6'6" guy, so with him and Starks, the Comets have a lot to deal with on the interior.
That ball stolen away from Engel, and he'll be fouled in transition by Matt DeBras. Put a shot up, but it was no good, so I'll head to the line for 2.
And no surprise, Engel just got a steal. He's 3rd in the ECC in steals, averages about 2 a game. Definitely an impactful player on defense and getting off to a hot start.
First shot is good from Engel, extends the Raptor lead to 3.
If there's a spot where the Comets can have an advantage offensively, it is with these free throws. Anderson shooting at about 62% on the year, but able to knock down both those two, so good start for them.
Anderson showing a press early, as Olin will find Manker. Manker going solo on Hensley. He's able to get it up the court. Hanley has it behind the perimeter. Back to Manker near the top of the key. Inside to Golan. Trying to do some work. Comets trying to move around, but Anderson staying strong defensively. 6:46 left in this first quarter. Golan driving inside. Tries to put a shot up over Thon, and he does. Contested layup for the senior. Yeah, but that one's stolen in transition from DeBras. Finds Olam, and it's a dunk early. We're only a minute and a half into this game, and Olam throwing it down with authority.
And he had 2 highlight reel dunks on Wednesday and adds another one there. A lot of momentum for the Comets.
4-4 the score, 6:16 left in this first quarter. Corner 3 from Platten is no good. Rebounded by Golan. Comets looking to slow things down here as Manker will now take it up the court. Has it near the Firebird logo. DeBras finds Olam. Inside to Manker. Trying to work on Hensley. That ball poked away. And there will be a foul called. That one on Manker. It'll be an offensive foul, so it'll be Anderson possession.
And Manker now heading to the bench after that foul. Braden Greer checking in and played a lot of minutes Wednesday again. Probably going to count on him a lot tonight.
Mason showing pressure. Hensley able to get up the court. They'll find Platten. Inside to Starks. He's been quiet early as he puts up the layup right over the head of Golan. So it'll be his first points of the night. And Anderson will take the 2-point lead, 5.5 minutes left in this first. Hanley thought about a 3, driving inside. He's double teamed, back to Golan from 3, and it's no good. But Greer is able to pull in the rebound. I believe we'll see a jump ball call, but there could potentially be a foul as no signal yet, and it will be a jump ball, yes. Possession arrow will point towards Anderson.
Comets don't get the ball, but those are the effort plays you need to make in the playoffs. Things get a little more physical, a little scrappier, and a play like that for Braden Greer could pay off in the long run.
Kirkland will sub in for DeBras. 5:18 left in the first. Comets showing tight press, and that will be successful as Platten threw that ball out of bounds. No Raptor player in sight. No substitutions so far from Anderson. They've got their tall lineup in with Starks and Thon, both standing at 6'6". Olam will inbounds it to Greer. Has it at half court. Driving towards the right, picks up his dribble. Inside to Golan, wide open, and a beautiful assist from Braden Greer.
And so far, this game's been a battle in the paint.
And a steal in transition, and how about that dunk from Jake Hanley? Comet fans raising the roof. And that's 2 big dunks early from the Comets in transition. Those are hard to do, Andrew.
Yeah, Jake Hanley's been waiting for that dunk for a while. Missed one Wednesday, but gets it there.
Engel with the pull-up jumper there will tie the game back up at 8 points. 4:34 left in this first quarter. Greer finds Olam. Into Golan. Trying to work on Thon. Puts up a shot, and it's going to be blocked. Ball will stay with the Comets. A couple of substitutions. DeBras and Ben Manker checking in for Mason. Cassius Black in for Anderson.
And Adam, this is what we expected. A very physical game so far. And halfway through, very evenly matched. Halfway through the first quarter.
Olam inbounds it to DeBras. Finds Manker driving inside on Thon. And how about that move, but he cannot get the shot to fall. Kirkland tried for the offensive rebound, but couldn't pull that one in. This ball will go out of bounds.
The Comets are attacking the boards on offense, but the size of Anderson's been winning out.
Starks has it now. Size advantage over Kirkland. Black thought about a corner 3. Tried to drive inside, but a travel will be called. It's Comets will have possession. 4:04 left in the first quarter.
Now Kelling and Golan check in for the Comets. Jake Hanley heads to the bench.
Alex Kelling will now inbounds. He finds Manker. So he'll take up the court, no one around him. 3:59 left in this first quarter. DeBras has on the left side of the court, driving in, and a nice little Euro step shakes him free. And they'll lay it in for 2 points.
The Comets are looking very comfortable offensively so far in transition and in the paint.
playing with a lot of swagger. Is that one poked away from Manker in transition, and it'll be another steal for Mason. DeBrus driving up the court. Finds Manker a deep three, just a little bit long. That ball off the hands of Golan on the rebound.
And even though that long three didn't fall, you have to love the confidence from Ben Manker. This Comets team playing with a lot of energy out of the gate, and especially after their flat start on Wednesday, you know, I think this is a good sign.
Comets showing hard press. Anderson trying to break it. Hensley finds Starks, and they're able to do so. Back to Hensley. Double team. Comets in a zone defense, playing a 1-3-1. Olam comes up to double team with some wild passing from Anderson and another turnover.
And that's been the difference so far. Comets a lot cleaner with basketball, and Anderson turnovers have been killing them. You know, only down 2 on the scoreboard, but it's got a big factor in momentum.
Caden Peening checks in for the Firebird, or the Raptors, excuse me. Manker driving inside, looking to get back, but that one's going to be stolen by Chandler Starks. A foul. It's going to be called on the Comets in transition. That one on Matt DeBrus, his second of the night already. So Coach Shuey is going to take him out, give him a little bit of a breather.
And Comets now 3 fouls compared to Anderson's none, and that was an issue on Wednesday. Comets found themselves in a little bit of foul trouble in the first half.
Engel has it, guarded by Olam. Finds Starks. Thought about a shot, but that one passes to Thon and goes right through his hands.
And another costly mistake from Anderson. The Common student section's now chanted Butterfingers on back-to-back possessions.
We've heard that a lot.
That's not what you want if you're the Raptors.
Olam, guarded by Starks, finds Kelling. Back to Manker on the right side behind the perimeter. Golden thought about a three, driving inside, Ard Pining, out to Kelling. Kelling driving inside, puts up a layup and a nice finish with a hand in his face.
And despite Anderson's size advantage, the Comets, even their smaller guys like Kelly or guards, have had no trouble attacking the basket.
Starks inside, showing off his force, and they're going to call a charge. Kelling taking one for the team there, and he's hyped.
Yeah, and Chandler Starks, big size advantage there with Kelling, but takes it like a champion, and then Jake Hanley added a block after the foul was called, just to add insult to injury. Anderson starting to get a little frustrated.
Comets done a great job tonight of containing Chandler Starks. That's part of the reason they're ahead by 4 right now. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Kelling finds Olam, has it at the top of the key. To Golan, driving inside, tries to get it to Hanley, but couldn't get control on the ball there. Is that one going to roll out of bounds? 1:39 left in the first.
After a stretch of turnovers from Anderson, the Comets finally give one away. See if Anderson can tighten up the gap.
Engel finds Starks, back to Hensley. Anderson passing around the perimeter. Now inside to Black, back to Hensley, and that one swatted away from Jake Hanley.
Jake Hanley came across the court and batted down a three-pointer. You don't see a lot of blocks from that far out. Showing off his athleticism, Indiana baseball commit, two-sport athlete, and has some power.
Engel, guarded by Olam, finds Andrew Patterson. Patterson to Engel with a deep three, and he sinks it.
And that's our first three-pointer of the game. So neither team has been utilizing it, but that could be key. If Anderson can get hot from behind the arc,
Yeah, we've only seen a few attempts, a deep one from Manker and then Engel there. Manker thought about one. He's at the top of the key. Finds Golan driving inside. 3 Anderson defenders on him, puts up the shot, and he's fouled. And Golan, he has not been afraid to drive inside despite pressure tonight, and he's been very successful so far. 4 points on the night. He's looking to make it 5 with this free throw attempt.
Ben Golan playing with a lot of confidence, and rightfully so, after his performance on Wednesday.
First free throw attempt was a little bit short.
Golan had 21 against Milford, and he has 4 already here with just about 40 seconds left in the first quarter, so could get close to that number again.
Golan misses both shots. Rebound pulled in by Chandler Starks. As Engel driving up the court, shakes free of a few Comet defenders, tries to get it to Black, and Odell Beckham Jr. one-handed catch there. As Patterson has it now. Finds Starks, back to Engel, to Starks again. Anderson playing very deep behind the perimeter, just passing it around, trying to wear Mason out. They're playing that 1-3-1. Luke Kirkland at the top. Starks thought about a 3, driving inside with the pull-up jumper. That one off to the right. The ball goes out of bounds, but it'll stay Anderson possession.
The Comet defense right now is doing a good job of containing Anderson, not giving them a lot of good open opportunities. With that 1-3-1, Luke Kirkland was basically just playing monkey in the middle with the Anderson guys, but it's slowing down the pace.
Back, Black with the pump fake on the 3-point attempt is no good to end the quarter. So a very close game, a lot of energy, a lot of swagger on the court as the Comets lead the Raptors 12-11. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the action. Welcome back to Lakota West High School. The Comets and Raptors facing off in the sectional finals of the OHSAA boys basketball playoffs. Comets currently lead the Raptors 12-11. It's been a very close game so far, but the Comets will start off the second quarter with possession. As Olam inbounds it to Greer. He's dribbling around the left side of the court, finds Hanley inside to Golan, driving inside on Painting, but the shot's no good. Olam's able to pull in the offensive rebound. He finds Greer. The 3-point attempt is good. The Comets' first of the night.
And that's what they've been waiting for. Had a couple attempts in the first quarter, but Mason finally able to knock down a 3. Should be able to help them pull away.
Olam guarding Patterson. Out to Black. Inside to a Pining. And it'll be a foul on Greer. Mason fans wanted a charge, but they're going to say Greer's feet were not set. So Pining will head to the line for 2 shots.
Pining, just a sophomore, but a lot of potential, 6'5". Big guy. They've been using him to guard Ben Golan.
Pining makes a 1-possession game. And he makes it even closer after he makes a second free throw attempt. 2-point game now.
One of the better free throw shooters on the team, averaging about 70% from the line.
Greer picks up his dribble near the logo. Trying to get out to a teammate, gets it to Hanley just in time. Hanley to Golan. Has it near the free throw line. Dribbles back out. Trying to work on Piney, but finds Olam. Anderson playing a hard man as Black tried to steal that pass, but Greer's able to get it poked away as he was driving inside. Bodies all over the court, but Mason able to retain possession. Golan driving inside, and he's able to play for the lay-in.
And Anderson defense applying a lot of pressure, but Ben Golan slices through it.
Starks dishes it out to Black. Black, the pull-up jumper, a little bit long. Rebounded by Golan. Olam's going to take his time. Coming up the court. Out to Kirkland, the three-pointer. A little bit long. But Hanley able to pull in the rebound. Olam, the three. And it's no good. The Starks will pull in the rebound. 6:08 left in the second quarter. Engel tried to get it up over Greer, but shot is no good. He's able to steal it away from Golan, though, off the rebound as Pining puts in the shot. So a sloppy last few minutes by both teams.
Engel now has 2 steals on the game. And, third in the ECC in steals. He's already playing
Kirkland
aggressive.
driving inside. Puts up a contested layup over Pining. Wanted a foul, but he's not going to get it. As Anderson will have possession again. Patterson out to Starks. Starks, big size advantage over Kirkland, passes it out to Engel. Poked away from Golan, and there's a foul on Starks. And Starks is not happy about that one, but kind of shoved Kirkland out of the way there. And may not have been intentional, but it's got about probably a 80-pound differential over Kirkland, so that one is going to knock him to the ground.
Definitely, that's a Division I defensive lineman going against Luke Kirkland. And now he has 2 fouls, so Stark's actually going to check out of the game. A big opportunity here for the Comets because he has been critical for their defense.
Olam has it. Out to Hanley. Driving inside. Back to Manker. Olam near the top of the key. 5:15 on the clock. Kelling on the left side of the court. Back to Olam, who has it near the logo. Driving inside. Is not able to finish, though. Caden Pining did a good job putting his hands up on that one. Platten has it back to Hensley. Inside to Thon, but that one tipped away from Olam, and it will be a steal. Hanley's going to come up on top with it. And Kelling will take it up the court for Mason. He finds Olam. To DeBras for a corner three, and it's good. The Comets' second three of the night is nothing but net.
And Matt DeBras now gets his first three. He's very dangerous with his shooting.
Hensley to Platten. Back to Hensley. Anderson working the ball around the perimeter. Hensley and Platten back and forth. This time a corner three by Thon, and that one is an air ball, but rebounded by Black and put back up for an easy layup. And Coach Toohey's going to call the first timeout. Excuse me, Anderson's going to call a timeout. So that'll send both teams to the huddle. Andrew, if you're Coach Toohey, what are you telling your team right now?
Well, Coach Toohey has to be pretty happy with the way that his team's playing. They're controlling the pace. They're playing aggressive. They're getting rebounds. So when you have a slight size disadvantage like they do, it's always good to see that success with rebounds. But I think he would like to see them shoot the ball a little bit more. They've had success in the second quarter. Didn't have much in the first. So if they can continue to shoot the ball well, that can go a long way in extending this lead.
Nice showing from the student section tonight, the Black Hole. It's a whiteout theme.
Yeah, and Lakota West pretty close to Mason. You know, Anderson a little bit more of a haul, so Comets have, I guess you could say, home court advantage today. The players have some experience playing here as one of their conference rivals is the Firebirds. But both these two teams played here on Wednesday, so not really a court advantage. Anderson had a win over LaSalle. Comets took down Milford Eagles.
Both teams will break the huddle. Smanker will inbounds it, finds DeBras. Anderson pressing and snaps Ingles ankles there as DeBras makes his way up the court. Student section going crazy. Kelling inside to Golan. Nobody in the paint for the Comets. And Golan's going to drive in there. Not able to finish though as he puts up the shot, rebounded by Ingle. Hensley finds Ingle, back to Hensley in the corner. Platten thought about a three, but he drives inside. Rebound by Pining, but there will be a foul. We'll see who they'll officially call on. It will be Alex Kelling. Substitution for Mason. Olam's going to check into the game for DeBras. Again, DeBras had 2 fouls in that first quarter, so Coach Shuey's going to keep an eye on him. Try not to raise that number. As Ingle put up a floater, but it's no good. Manker in transition. Comets moving fast pace. As Hanley recovers, it has it in the corner. Back to Manker. Near the top of the key, guarded by Platten. Kelling inside to Golan. He's got 2 Anderson defenders on him. Olam thought about a three. Finds Hanley. The three, and it's good!
And there it is. The Comets really heating up from the three-point line. Jake Hanley had a nice corner three.
Hensley driving inside. Manker stays strong on defense. Ingle has it. To Platten. That one off the knee of Golan and recovered by Olam in transition. Tries to put a shot up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Hanley, though. Wide open Alex Kelling from three, and he sinks it! The Comets have been automatic from behind the arc in this second quarter.
Yeah, really feeling it in Anderson. Not much they can do to stop it when you're giving up and just a couple wide open threes.
Mason extend their lead to 9 points now. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. It's been a lot more fast-paced than the first. Three-pointer by Ingles, no good. Hanley pulls in the rebound, finds Kelling. 1:48 left in the second. Olam into Golan. With a wide pass to a wide open Olam inside, and he'll lay it in for two. And there's going to be a timeout called. A full timeout, I believe, on Anderson. Their second of the game. Mason students bringing the energy right now as the Comets have their first double-digit lead of the night.
Yeah, no reason not to bring the energy. It all started off last quarter. Jack Olam threw down a nasty dunk. Jake Hanley then get on the action with a dunk. Now here in the second quarter, Matt DeBras broke a guy's ankles. I wish we had video for that. That was a great dribble move. And then the three-point barrage in the past few minutes. So Comets are playing flashy basketball right now, but they've been very, very efficient as well. Shot the ball, shot lights out lately. Now, first double-digit lead of the game because of it.
Platten will inbounds it for the Raptors. Mason hard pressed again. Starks checks back into the game, and Comets really took advantage of his absence. And another turnover for Anderson. It'll be very interesting to see, the official number at halftime when we get our stat sheet from the wonderful Nicole Grice.
Yeah,
but
took the words
a lot
from
of turnovers from Anderson tonight.
Yeah, they've really struggled there, and the Comets have done a great job of pouncing immediately. Sometimes in playoff games like this, teams get a little aggressive, sometimes sloppy, but they're able to recover. Comets have not allowed Anderson to do that.
DeBras, Olam, Kelling, Golan, and Hanley will be on the court for the Comets in the final 90 seconds. Hanley has it inside, puts the shot up, but it's a little bit short, rebounded by Starks. 1:15 left in the first half. As Ingle has it now. Finds Black. Back to Ingle. Anderson almost lost possession of the ball again, but Starks has it now, driving inside, and they're going to call a push on Mason. That one on Kelling. And Kirkland.
And 1 minute left in the first half. Now Comets just one foul away from the bonus, so Anderson potentially could pick up a few.
Kirkland checks back into the game. He's back into playing that monkey in the middle role as Anderson passing it back and forth behind the perimeter. Engel inside to Black. Tries to let up a shot over Kelly, and it falls. 45 seconds now.
And Adam, that's the second time we've referenced monkey in the middle. I hope that we weren't the only kids that played that in the pool when we were younger.
And another three from Kirkland on the right corner of the Comets. Have been nailing them all night long. They have the 12-point lead, 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Starks has it now. 15 seconds left on the clock. Anderson is going to hold it out for the final shot. 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Thon driving inside, and he's going to step out of bounds. So 2 seconds on the clock.
With the way the Comets have been shooting, they might be able to knock down a deep three or even a half-court shot here in the short amount of time they have left, and that'd just be the cherry on top of what's been a phenomenal offensive quarter. Firing on all cylinders.
Manker and Hanley will check in for the Comets. 2 seconds on the scoreboard. Hanley gets a shot to Manker, puts up a half-court shot. He was not able to get it off in time, but it was pretty close. That one hit off the rim, and that's going to do it for the first half here from Lakota West High School. Mason with a dominant second quarter, a barrage of threes, and they're holding their ground with a 12-point lead over the Anderson Raptors. We'll head to a quick break. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the game here on Mason Sports Radio. Welcome back to Lakota West High School for the boys basketball sectional final as the Comets lead the Raptors 31-19. Andrew, what's been the Comets' success or most successful aspect of their game so far?
Well, defensively, they've been shutting down Chandler Starks. He's only had 2 shot attempts, only 2 points right now, so been doing a great job there. And then offensively, they've been shooting the lights out, 5 for 9 from 3.
And the clock will, officials will stop the game right after the inbounds. I believe it's a clock issue. So Anderson will inbounds again. Hensley take it up the court for the Raptors, guarded by DeBrus. And Comets switching things up. They're playing a man defense to start this second. A little bit surprising to see how successful they were with that 1-3-1 zone, but DeBrus guarding Platten in the corner, but he's able to knock down the 3.
And just the second made three-pointer from Anderson all game long. It's an area they struggled in. See if they can pick it up in the second quarter, or the second half, excuse me.
Golan has it near the free throw line. Inside to Hanley, guarded by Starks. And his shot attempt is no good. 7:17 left in the third quarter as the 6'6" senior star will take out the court for Anderson. He finds Engel. To Hensley. Has it at the tip of the logo. Inside to a wide open Engel. And a very well drawn up play there as Anderson cuts the Comet lead down to just 7.
So great start offensively for the Raptors. Both their first shots are good.
Manker finds Golan at the top of the key. Inside to Hanley. Guarded tight by Starks. He wanted a foul, but there'll be no call as Starks pulls on the rebound. Finds Ston. Back to Starks. Has it at the top of the key. Inside again to a wide open Engel. And Anderson, they've got all the momentum right now. As they've scored
7-point run
7
right
straight
now.
points.
Yep. And 2 minutes in.
And Anderson with another steal in transition. And Coach Chewy's going to call a timeout. And a lot of...
And Matt DeBrus was able to steal it back just as Chewy called the timeout. So Comets are going to have possession. And that's what Anderson fans are upset about. They wanted to travel.
And the Anderson coaches are fired up. And I think what the referees are trying to explain to him is that because Coach Chewy did call timeout, and once DeBrus got control, Engel kind of grabbed DeBrus's leg, and almost lucky they didn't call with the foul there. Tui had to waste the timeout. But Anderson fans thought that was a travel, and I agree with that call.
And this timeout going to do a lot to break the momentum that Anderson had. 7-point run to start this quarter. Now Comets get a chance to reset. Maybe they'll go back to that 1-3-1 zone that they were playing and see so much success in this first half.
So 31-26 score. Issues were resolved. As Mason will inbounds. It'll be Olam. Manker shakes free of Hensley. He has it. Got away with a bit of a travel there. And the ball will stay with the Comets as that was poked out by Hensley. Olam again to inbounds, this time underneath the hoop. Hanley in the corner, finds Golan. Back to DeBrus, who has it near the logo. 5:57 left in this third quarter. Olam to Manker. Inside to Golan. To Hanley, puts up a shot. Over Starks, and a foul will be called. So Hanley will head to the line. First foul of the second half.
Comets only had one trip to the line in the first half, and Ben Golan missed both his free throws, so Hanley has a chance to get the first free throw of the night, and he does.
Hanley converts on that first free throw attempt. See if he can make it 2 for 2 from the line. And he does, so 33-26 now the score for Mason. 5:47 left in this third quarter. Platten finds Hensley. Back to Platten. That one poked away by Golan. Comets sticking with that 1-3-1 zone. Corner three from Platten, and it's good. That's his second of the third quarter. He's starting to get hot for the Raptors. Stolen now again by Engel in transition. Over Hanley's, no good on the layup, but it will be rebounded by Anderson, and it's an and one for Charlie Thon. So what a turn of events.
And disastrous start to this third quarter for the Comets. No points in the first 3 minutes, and then Anderson has gotten everything they wanted for several turnovers.
And Thon makes it a 1-point game, so what a swing there. You know, in the first half, Mason had a +7, turnover differential, and they've had a lot tonight, and they just had another one as Hanley throws that ball out of bounds. It'll be Anderson possession now. And they're looking to take their first lead.
Suddenly all the energy and noise coming from Anderson's fans, their student section. Not a lot coming from Mason.
Starks has it. Out to Platten, another three, and he sinks it! His third in the past 3 minutes as Anderson takes their first lead since the first 2 minutes of the game.
Trevor Platten 0 for 2 in the first half, but now dominant 3 for 3 on his last three-pointers.
Contested layup by DeBras is good. He'll tie the game back up at 35.
And that's what the Comets needed, just an aggressive basket.
4.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Platten gives it to Thon. That one tipped away by Golan in transition now. So he puts it up over Thon. No good. That ball poked out of bounds, and Manker got away with that one there. Looks like it was off his hand, but it'll stay Comet possession. Anderson fans are roaring with boos. Balls will stay Mason possession. Olam with the inbounds underneath the hoop. Finds Golan, has it at the top of the key. Trying to drive inside on Thon, but Thon staying strong defensively. Puts up a shot, and they're going to call a travel.
And Comet fans are upset. They wanted a foul called on Golan. He's facing a lot of defensive pressure, but instead, Anderson now a chance to take a lead. Just their second of the game. Could be their second of the game.
And off the inbounds, the ball was passed to Starks, and immediately a blocking foul will be called on Greer. And Comet fans not liking that one. They're going to say his feet weren't set. 35-35, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Anderson has it. DeBras guarding Hensley. Finds Thon. Back to Hensley, double team with Olam. 3-point attempt from Engel, and it's good!
And now Anderson is the team that can't miss from three. 4 of their last 4, all good from behind the arc.
Anderson now the 3-point lead. They've got all the momentum right now, silencing the Mason crowd. And another steal, but then stolen back from Manker. He has it, and there's going to be a foul called on Trevor Platten. So 2 steals in about 2 seconds.
There's been a couple of
very sloppy third quarter, and things are starting to get a little chirpy on the court. But Manker will be at the line for 2 shots. Both teams have 2 fouls. And he's no good on the first attempt. Handful of substitutions. Hanley and Kirkland will check in for the Comets, and Pinning will check in for Anderson. Charlie Thon's going to get a break. As Manker, no good on his second attempt, but an offensive rebound by Hanley, and he puts it up for 2. 1-point game here Now Dakota West High School now. Comets with a tight press, and they're able to steal. So Hanley will have it, finds Greer. A lot of turnovers by both teams in this game. Kirkland finds Greer to Manker on the right side behind the arc. Kirkland in the corner, dribbling it out. Gets it to Olam. Going to tight by Black, driving inside, puts up a shot, and it's no good. Offensive rebound pulled in by Chandler Starks, and there's a reason he's leading the ECC, and we've seen that tonight.
Yeah, especially in the third quarter. It's been great. Grabbing boards not giving the Comets second chance opportunities.
Yeah, he's already got at least 6 rebounds tonight, but a corner 3 from Engel, and it's good! 5 for 5 in this third quarter. Anderson making it rain from behind the arc. 4-point lead for the Raptors.
Engel now has 3 3-pointers. Platt
and a steal in transition. And it will be Anderson possession. That ball knocked out of bounds by Luke Kirkland. And Andrew, we can't even take our eyes off the court because next thing you know.
It's been a total role reversal in the second half. Comets first half, especially the second quarter, shooting the lights out, forcing turnovers left and right. Anderson had 12 turnovers in the first half, but now complete opposite.
Black has it for Anderson. Tight defense from DeBras. He'll get it to Starks, guarded by Hanley. Hands it off to Engel at the logo. Patterson has it now, guarded by Olam. Thought about a 3, but gets it back out to Starks. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Starks with the pass inside to Engel, and the pull-up jumper is good. 6-point lead now for the Raptors, their largest of the night. It's DeBras working one-on-one with Engel, drives inside but can't finish. And Pining will pull in possession on the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Golan in transition. Looked like he just ran into Starks. Coach Tui's going to call a timeout, let his team reset. And what a wild turn of events it's been here in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, and
Ryan Anderson has completely flipped the script. 17-point differential from that first half, and end of the first half.
Yeah, first half scored 31 and 19. Now, after a 24-6 run, Anderson 6-point lead. I mean, all the momentum is in their favor. The Comets, they're not even able to get shots off early. They've been turning the ball over a lot, and then Anderson is not missing any of their opportunities on offense. So, Coach Tui had to call a timeout here to get his guys back in gear. Still a big fourth quarter coming up. Comets had a fourth quarter comeback on Wednesday, so they're well prepared to keep this game close, but definitely less than optimal third quarter to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, it's been what a showing from Nick Engel and Trevor Platten from behind the arc. We talked about it earlier, coming to this game, we were expecting a lot from their star, Charlie Starks, West Virginia commit for football, playing linebacker for the Mountaineers, but he's been very quiet. I mean, he's definitely been playing a big factor, but not on the scoreboard. He's been very quiet, and he's been relying on his other teammates, and they've fulfilled their job in this second half.
And Platten averages just 3.7 points a game, so he's having a breakout game today.
Yeah, he's had 12 just in the third quarter alone.
Yeah, he's a senior. It could be his last game ever, and he's putting it all out on the court.
Patterson to Engel. Thon finds Patterson inside. Back to Thon. And an easy lay-in for the Raptors. They extend their lead to 8 points.
Now that Anderson has a comfortable lead, they can get back to the game they wanted to play, attacking the inside with their size.
That one poked away by Black.
And nearly another turnover. Comets catch a break.
Possession will stay with Mason. 56 seconds left in this third quarter. Olam inbounds it to DeBras. He'll have it at the top of the key. Passes it to Hanley, looking to go inside to Olam, but instead he'll take it himself, put up a shot, and he'll be fouled. So Hanley will head to the line for 2 shots. Comets haven't had their best night at the line. Hanley looking to change that, and he does. He'll convert on his first shot. 2 substitutions for Mason, Greer and Kirkland checking in.
And they really just haven't had a lot of opportunities. Only 3 fouls from Anderson in the third quarter, and then just 3 in the first half. The Comets have only been to the line a couple times.
Hanley no good on the second. As Hensley and Engel are able to break the press. But a steal by Hanley. Gets it to Kirkland. 1-on-1 in transition. And the layup is good for Mason, so they'll close the gap to just 5 points. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Patterson finds Pining. Thon in the corner, 20 seconds on the clock. Inside to Pining, but he loses control of the ball, and we'll likely see a jump ball. We will. Possession arrow will point towards Mason. So they'll likely have time to run one more play with 17 seconds left in the third. Olam has it, taking it up the court for Mason. 10 seconds on the clock, trying to work on Black. 7 seconds. Olam picks up the dribble, finds Greer. Thought about a 3. Back to Kirkland. 2 seconds on the clock. And there'll be a jump ball called with 1 second left. Nice defense from Engel. And it will be Anderson possession with 1 second left in the third. That one intercepted by Hanley. And just throws the shot up at the end. It's no good. So what a third quarter from Lakota West High School. Anderson, a 16-point scoring differential here in this third quarter as they take the 5-point lead over the Mason Comets. Make sure you stay tuned for the fourth quarter. It's been an intense game in the sectional finals here at Lakota West High School. Welcome back to Lakota West High School. Fourth quarter action here in the OHSAA sectional finals between the Comets and the Raptors. An explosive showing from the Raptors in the third quarter as they now hold the 5-point lead over the Comets. As Mason starts it off with possession. Kirkland at the top of the key, thought about a 3. He's got to get the ball off and he hands it to Greer. Greer back to Kirkland. Left side behind the perimeter, inside to Olam. Inside to Hanley, puts up a shot, and it's no good. He wanted a foul. There will be no call as Anderson wasting no time to get the ball off the court now. Engel finds Starks. Intercepted by Luke Kirkland as it's a 3-on-1 by Mason, but Olam lost control of the ball. Corner 3 from Greer, and it's no good, but Kirkland pulls in the rebound. Kelling to Hanley, deep 3, and it's a little bit short, pulled in by Starks. 6:51 left in the fourth now. Anderson taking their time. Starks gets it back to Hensley, guarded by Kirkland. Engel in the corner to Thon. Back to Hensley. And the shot's no good. Pulled in by Kelling. 6:30 left in this fourth quarter. As Greer has it at the top of the key. Thought about a shot, but Starks will come back to guard him. Kirkland with the pass. Kelling has it at the logo. 2 minutes already gone in the fourth quarter. It's Mason trying to get something going offensively now. It's Greer. Dishes it to Olam. Driving inside. Back to Greer. Loses control of the ball, and Anderson will get it. And they're going to call a foul on Olam. Mason fans want a jump ball there. That will be the Masons' fourth foul of the second half.
Just Olam's first foul of the game, but he is sent to the bench after that, as is Braden Greer. Kirkland, DeBross, Manker, Kelling, and Golan are now the 5 on the floor for Mason.
Platten has it as Anderson's able to break the Mason press. Double teamed in the corner though, but he'll get it back out to Engel. Engel to Platten, driving inside with the pump fake. And they're going to call a foul on Mason as Platten tried to get that ball to Chandler Starks, the 6'6" forward.
In the third.
5:39 left in the game. Substitution for Mason. Olam's going to come into the game for Kelling. Starks out to Platten. Inside to Thon. And another foul called on the Comets. So that's 3 in the last minute. All reach-in fouls. As Anderson will keep possession. Starks has it at the top of the key, guarded by Kirkland. Comets staying in that 1-3-1 zone all game long. It proved successful in the first. Starks inside to Thon, and an easy lay-in as Raptors extend their lead to 7.
Now Comets gonna have to pick up the pace.
Manker tried to get it to Golan, but intercepted by Engel. And what a game defensively that Nick Engel's had. He's also had a few nice threes for the Raptors, and he's been a big part of their comeback. Thon has it. Finds Starks. And another 3 from Engel.
And Comets now, a lot of pressure, down 10. Anderson just shot the ball so well in this second half.
Manker has it now for Mason. Tries to get it to DeBross, and he does. At the top of the key, inside to Olam. Back to Golan, pump fake, driving inside, but stolen again by Engel. As Anderson. Thon tried to call a timeout, but lost control of the ball as Manker will force a jump ball. Anderson fans getting really excited the way their team's been playing in the second half.
Yeah, and the Comets fans, on the contrary, a little shocked after the way they played in the first half. I mean, it looks like we could have had a blowout, but Anderson got to give them credit for the way they adjusted at halftime.
And Mason's going to end up calling a timeout, try to get things reset. And Anderson takes a double-digit lead. You know, Andrew, what has Mason been doing differently in the second half, or I guess on the flip side, what's Anderson been doing, differently in the second half too?
Yeah,
What a huge comeback.
To me, it's been all about what Anderson's doing. They've been playing with, I think, a lot more energy, a lot more aggressively. They've been, obviously they're shooting the ball better, which is, not always totally translatable. Sometimes you just need to take more shots to get them to finally start falling, and they certainly did. Their three-point, they've been amazing from behind the line, but then also defensively, they're not giving the Comets any open shots.
And, it's been such an intense game here. We haven't been able to talk about the future, as the winner of this game will take on the winner of Centerville and Sydney at UD Arena in the district finals. And Centerville, definitely going to be a test for Sydney, but, Centerville definitely the favorite in this game, and if they do win, definitely going to be a test for either one of these teams.
Yep, led by Gabe Cups. You know, they have a great senior class. They won a state championship 2 years ago, state finalists, or runners-up last year. So Centerville a force to be reckoned with in this
Coach
tournament.
Cups, one of the best in Ohio.
Absolutely, and the Comets played them a couple years ago in the tournament. So if Mason does pull this one out, they have experience.
But neither team's focused on that yet. They're focused on this game right here at Lakota West. As Starks has it for Anderson as he finds Platten. 4 minutes left in the game. Platten driving inside, loses control of the ball, recovered by Hanley. Comets in transition now. Kirkland inside, reverse layup, no good. But Golan pulls on the rebound and puts it up for an easy lay-in.
Little plays like that are going to be key for the Comets to build a little momentum, start to calm the nerves a little bit as we prepare for these last 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Platten, wide open shot, but it's no good. And that one off the hands of Olam, tried to pull in the rebound. And that's definitely going to be a shot Trevor Platten wants back.
Yeah, and he's shot the ball so well, 4 3-pointers, but in the second half, but isn't able to get that shot.
Thon. Inside. Back out to Starks, try to get it to him, but knocked away by Hanley. That ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. 3:13 left in the game. It's been a very fast fourth quarter. As Ethan Hensley checks back into the game for the Raptors. Starks will take the inbounds. Back to Hensley, guarded by Greer at the logo. Mason playing it, tried to double team him there, but there's going to be a foul called, and that's going to put Anderson in the bonus. That one called on Jack Olam, his third foul, excuse me, of the game.
That's another thing that has not gone the Comets' way this half. The foul differential, now Comets in the bonus, so.
So Thon at the line. And he's not able to convert on a shot. So 50-42. Steal the score. Hanley wide open. And what a dunk from Jake Hanley. As the rim rattles after that one, his second of the night. And I'm not going to lie, Andrew, I'm a little bit surprised to see Hanley throwing it down this deep into the game, so intense, but hey, that's a nice little momentum boost for me.
Sometimes you have to prioritize energy over safety, and right there it pays off.
And a reach-in foul called. I believe that one's going to be on Braden Greer, and it is. So that's going to send Thon to the line yet again. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in the game. Anderson holds the 6-point lead over the Comets. Still only a 2-score game, so Comets not out of it yet. And Thon misses again on his layup, but it rebounded by Starks. Starks taking his time, guarded by Golan. Mason. They're now playing man. Starks has it, guarded by Hanley. He's able to get it back to Engel. Inside to Black. And that one going to be a foul as we'll send Cassius Black to the line. 2:09 left in this game.
Yeah, now all these fouls just one away from the double bonus. Putting the Comets in a tough spot. Anderson, if they can just make these free throws, it'll be a lot easier of a road to a victory.
And Black no good on his first free throw attempt. That's huge for the Comets, keeping it at a 2-score game. No good on the second either, but that one off the hands of Golan. So it will stay Anderson possession.
Yeah, Golan nearly just had a big-time rebound. Comets would have had a fast break opportunity, but ends up getting that ball out of bounds.
Engel finds Starks. And there's going to be a reach and foul, I believe, on Kelling, and that's what the call will be. So Mason now in the double bonus. And really only been dealing with foul trouble just in the fourth quarter. They were, pretty smart in the third, but not been playing as disciplined here in the fourth, and that'll put him in the double. But Starks unable to convert on his first, so Comets are lucky that Anderson's not hitting on these shots.
Yeah, Starks a 63% free throw shooter, so kind of middle of the pack, and that's how this Anderson team is. They shoot 62% from the field, so Comets could catch a break there. They're not the greatest team from the line, but certainly capable.
And no good on his shots. And they're going to call a lane violation or off-ball foul on Anderson on the rebound. That one going to be on Caden Pining. So Mason will have it. 2:05 left in the game. A 2-score game, 6 points. Hanley driving inside, and there's going to be a blocking foul.
Anderson tried to draw, or wanted a charge called, but Hanley able to position himself well, now headed to the line. And Hanley,
Coach Toohey bringing
one of the better free throw shooters on this team.
The other four boys together, talking through, and Hanley misses his first free throw attempt. J.K. looking to make it a 50% trip. 1:56 left in the game. Crucial free throw, and he sinks it. 2-score game now. Comets showing press. Starks gets it to Engel, and Anderson able to get it past half court. But the Raptors going to call a timeout. 1:47. Only a 30-second timeout. Anderson just trying to get things reset.
Yeah, and Anderson now. Big situation for them. This is their best season in about 20 years. Last won a conference championship in 2003, and they shared the ECC championship this year with Turpin and Kings. But Turpin and Kings both out of the tournament now, so Anderson, the lone ECC team, going and make it. They have a chance to win their first district championship ever if they move on here. A lot at stake, and what a second half it's been for them.
Yeah, and there were not a lot of common opponents between these two teams throughout the year. Both teams played Kings as they were in Anderson is in the ECC, and they went 1-1 with Kings, beat them by 20 points one game, and then lost them by about 3 in the other. So, and then Mason, obviously, with a win earlier on in the season. But Anderson, they've been playing dominant in the second half. They hold the 5-point lead over the Comets. 1:40 left in the game. Engel double teamed, but he's able to get out to Pining. Pining finds Platten. Platten to Starks. Starks to Hensley. Anderson just passing it around, and a smart foul there by Golan as Hensley had a wide open lane, and Golan is going to send him to the line. They can earn his 2 points.
Yeah, and Golan sending Hensley to the line. Hensley a 57% shooter from the free throw line.
And he makes the first one. A 6-point lead now for Anderson. Just a big free throw would make it a 3-score game.
Just a minute and a half left.
And he hits both. 7-point game now for the Raptors. DeBras taking up the court. 1:20 left on the clock. Finds Kelling. Cut inside by Olam. Olby missed the pass. DeBras. He's going to be fouled. Anderson fans wanted to travel. But DeBras is being held all over. So Mason now 1 foul away from the bonus.
but Comets probably don't want to be sent to the line. They need some baskets, potentially some three-pointers.
Cut inside by Olam, and an easy lay-in. 5-point game now.
They'll take that
52-47. Kelling meets Ingle at half court, and it will be a jump ball.
What an effort play from Alex Kelling, and it takes a lot of guts to go for that. You know, it already in the double bonus, but Kelling positions himself well, forcing the jump ball.
We've seen 2 big effort plays from Kelling. Earlier, we saw that big charge. Taking a charge from Chandler Starks is not fun, and then big play there. 54 seconds left in the game now. 5-point lead for the Raptors, but Mason has possession. That ball tipped away from Kelling, and a steal from Starks. 45 seconds, and a foul by Olam. That will send Hensley to the line for 2 shots. Clock will stop at 44.3. That would be Olam's 4th foul of the night, so he's 1 away from fouling out. And Hensley hits the first free throw attempt. 6-point game. And he converts. 7-point lead for the Raptors. 42 seconds. Olam driving up the court. And there's going to be a foul. You're going to say Black was holding on to him. So the clock will stop. 39 seconds left in the game. Greer will check in for Golan. One and one. First free throw is no good, but rebound pulled in by Hanley. Back to Olam, and the shot's good. Coach Chewy's going to call another timeout. His 4th of the game, or 3rd of the game, excuse me. So they'll have 2 left. 30-second timeout.
Last chance here for the Comets, about 30 seconds left. So they need a 3-pointer and then probably a foul and some help. So it'll be interesting to see who Coach Chewy sends out here on the line. Does he keep the starters in, or does he opt for more about a shooting lineup now that we're in crunch time? But either way, Anderson not going to make things easy. Their defense has been playing really well this half, especially Chandler Starks.
It'll be DeBras, Greer, Olam, Hanley, and Kirkland on the floor for the Comets. 33 seconds left in the sectional finals. Engel gets it to Starks. Starks back to Hensley, and Anderson's able to break it, and that'll force Braden Greer to foul him in transition.
And Hensley's now been to the line 3 straight times. He hit his last 4 free throws. See if he can keep his streak alive.
First free throw is no good. Sigh of relief from the Comet side of the court. Student section holding their breaths still. They have a 5-point deficit. One more shot for Hensley. And he sinks it. 6-point lead for the Raptors.
Still a 2-possession game, but Comets need some help.
Olam tried to get it to Kelly, and a jump ball will be called, and the arrow will point towards Anderson. So with 20 seconds left, the Raptors will get the ball again. Mason, you have to foul immediately. Anderson, or try to get a steal.
And Anderson's fans now getting very excited. Now one step closer.
And a foul will be called. That one going to be on DeBras. His fourth. So both DeBras and Olam have, and Golan have, Greer, excuse me, all have 4 fouls. So a lot of Comets in foul trouble. Anderson's been in that double bonus for a while. 18 seconds on the clock as Hensley will head to the line for 2 more shots, and he sinks the first.
Ben Golan and Alex Cullen have checked in. Ben Golan, a senior, might have just checked in for his final minutes of high school basketball.
And he hits it again. So an 8-point lead by Anderson. DeBras puts up a big 3, no good. Rebounded by Kelling, puts it up, and he'll convert. 5-point game now, a 6-point, game now. With 5 seconds left as Olam will foul out. Anderson gonna head to the line, and that's probably gonna do it from Lakota West High School. You mentioned it earlier, Anderson, their best season in 20 years. So they're gonna head to the district finals to face the winner of Centerville and Sydney, as the Raptors fans have got their phones out, waving their flashlights. 5 seconds left in the game. Engel at the line for 2. He hits the first. Engel will go 2 for 2 from the line, so 59-51 the score as Mason going to call their 4th timeout. Try to get something drawn up on the whiteboard, but still likely won't be enough time.
Yeah, now Mason fans, some of them starting to head out of the game, and it's been a great season for the Comets, and Coach Adams, who his first year, made it to the sectional final, so a lot to build on. A lot of these players will be coming back. Only Ben Golan, Will Kramer, David Metzger, and Jack Olam, who just fouled out, stepped up the court for the final time, were all the seniors. They definitely left a great impact for the Comets. It's a bittersweet finish to their season.
And a crazy environment here at Lakota West High School on the Anderson side. All their phones out, they're celebrating.
It's an emotional win for them. This is the best season the program has had in a long, long time, and now getting to go to the University of Dayton for the district final is going to be a special moment for this team.
Definitely a lot of emotions on the Comet bench. Coach Tui trying to soothe this team. What a season they've had. DeBras will dribble things out. And the Anderson Raptors are headed to the district finals. They take down the Mason Comets 59-51. What a second half showing from the Raptors. Nick Engel and Trevor Platten leading the charge in that third quarter. Banging threes. That will put an end to the Comet season. We want to give you guys a huge shout out for tuning in with us all season long, tagging along for the ride as Mason. An unbelievable season, unbelievable first season by Coach Tui, a lot to build on, as Andrew mentioned. It's been a really fun season to call. Big shout out to Daniel Panetti directing this game, Andrew Little, and myself, Adam Little. It's been a pleasure calling the Comets all year long. Make sure you stay tuned tomorrow afternoon, as the Mason Comets taking on in the district finals, taking on Springboro girls basketball, as that should be an exciting game. But from Lakota West High School, it'll be the Anderson Raptors headed to the district finals, 59-51 the final score.